Here we go. Check. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. County Lions.
And Richardson back to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Go, Reed. Go.
Now the Iowa State product. It's Kene Nwangu. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Handoff right side, Nwangu. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kene Nwangu, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Texans nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Got it. Ready?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game,
Mike Evans, he's going to go. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. And you're not allowed to climb. You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. Richardson looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Downs going in motion left. Richardson going to move him around. Now Richardson throwing on first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Will Anderson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gay's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Trap 60. Go.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That's caught again by Schultz. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. '79 Broncos. Hurt.
In motion right, that's Dell. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
What a tug-of-war this game has been. A tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It gets this complete to Shaheed. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And Shaheed going to go in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Up the middle, Nwangu works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Richardson. They'll get this to Nwangu. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the give is Nwangu. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Kene Nwangu with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
First and 10, it's Stroud. He completes it to Evans. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Third and 1, Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up the
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And space tough to come by there. He's going to get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a 1st down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And he's going to offense on third down today. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. In motion, the tight end.
Dragon 60. On the ball, on the ball.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. On first down, here's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juju Brents. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They go play action with Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Brady. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good short hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On 2nd down, here's the option. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Texans 10. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Stroud to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's Stroud. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
18, Pioneer.
Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Stroud. Got his man, Dell.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Again, it's Stroud. Able to puts it on the carpet. It's out, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, man.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Okay, break.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
Now it's Nwangu.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At the 45.
Now Stroud. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive...
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.